Hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen here in hot Osaka. Yeah, but this is not just, if you're wondering, is it all sweaty or something like that? Well, yeah, it's hot, but it's not just that. I found out today about, that old saying, no good deed goes unpunished. Coming out of the railway station here, my local station, there was a guy, I could tell he's not local. He's blind, he's having a hard time finding his way around, so I asked him where he wanted to go. He wanted to go to Sakia, which is just down the road. So I'm like, okay, grab my arm and take you over to Sakia. The minute we left the station, it absolutely downpoured. We get these sudden flashes here, just boom! The rain just pounded down. Neither of us had an umbrella. I got him over to Sakia as fast as possible, and then I had to run back and over to the studio. So yeah, I'm a little wet today. But it's kind of refreshing in a way. If it wasn't that I was going on film today, because it's been hot. It was 39 degrees Celsius with humidity up in Kyoto yesterday. I was doing a tour up there. Fortunately today, no tours. It's a day off. I'm just cooking. So I have been able to enjoy a little bit of cool time. And look at this. A little reward being out in the heat. This yuzu. Do you know what yuzu is? Yuzu is a citrus fruit that we have here, and this is an alcohol made with yuzu, and it's very refreshing in the summer. So if you're here and you see something that says yuzu on it, give it a try. It's super refreshing. It's kind of half between a lemon and an orange, so it's not too sweet, so it makes it more refreshing, and it's not too wow like a lemon. It's just perfect. So yeah, use it. Definitely check it out if you come to Japan. All right, now down to what's for dinner tonight. What are we making here? Well, these are, let's get one out of here. Ooh, look at that. We got cheese inside there. Look at that browning. Oh, how lovely is that? These are roast beef and cheddar cheese, grilled roast beef and cheddar cheese sandwiches. And I got a little bit of onion in there too, caramelized onion, cheddar cheese, some roast beef, a little bit of wasabi mayo in there. Oh, absolutely fantastic. That, have a little pre-taste now, but that is dinner tonight. Now, let's go in the kitchen and make this right now. So here's the ingredients for making these grilled cheese sandwiches, roast beef grilled cheese sandwiches. Across the front, I've got a quarter teaspoon of pepper and a quarter teaspoon of salt. I got 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And again, over here, another 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, but that's because it's going to be mixed with some wasabi and 1.5 teaspoons of raw wasabi. That's the real stuff. We get it in a tube here, but it's really grated stuff, so mwah. This here is, well, usually I'd go with 1 onion, quartered and thinly sliced, but this was a monster onion, so about a half of that onion. But a regular onion, quartered, thinly sliced. Then here are the cheese, 6 ounces, 170 grams of cheddar cheese, sliced. And then across the back here, the roast beef. That is 10 ounces or 280 grams of roast beef. And then I've got my bread. It's a bit smaller than the loaf I usually get, so this is going to be really tight because usually I'd want a little bit bigger pieces. This is kind of a semi-rye bread. It's really nice. It's called Campagna. I'll get 8 slices of that. Like I say, you might want to go just a little bit bigger than this. This is going to really be pushing it. All right, first thing we're going to do, we got the fry pan over here. We're going to get the olive oil into it. And then we're going to get the onions going. So I'm going to bring this up on medium heat. All right, there we go. I'm going to get those onions in there. Spread that oil around a little bit. And I'm going to sprinkle that with the salt and pepper. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt in there. All right, just kind of mix that around a bit. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes. We're really soften these onions up, slightly caramelize them if possible. Just get them really perfect to go in our sandwiches. Right, see you back here in about 8 to 10 minutes. Alright, the onions are softened and looking good. I'm just going to let them cook for a little bit longer because what I'm going to do right now, quickly, is I want to mix that wasabi into that one mayonnaise. And we got 2 different things. There's 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Well, one of them is going to get wasabi in it. Now, if you don't have wasabi, you could use horseradish. It's also nice. I just like wasabi is kind of like, I guess you could call it Japanese horseradish in a way. I mean, it's got some similarities, so you could use either, but I like using the wasabi. Got a lot of bite to it, which we're softening up a little bit with this mayonnaise, so it's going to be just perfect. Alright, so just going to get that all mixed in there nicely. That's looking pretty good. Alright, now let's just get that meat off to one side for right now. Give me a little bit of room here. What I want to do is I want to spread that bread out. So let's put the mating pieces together here. Matching pieces. Let's see. Let me go that way. There we go. That's a pretty small chunk there, I say. Kind of got shorted on the bread this time. So what we're going to do is take this and spread it inside. Let's just give these guys a quick. Ooh, that does look good stuff. I think we're going to take the heat off on that now. Don't brown them too much. Just right. Perfect. Okay. Alright. So let's just keep spreading that wasabi. Wasabi mayonnaise, I should say. And we're going to kind of get a nice, good, generous bit of it on there. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. That's a little bit of wasabi on there. That off to the side. Alright, now let's get our matching pairs together again. What I'm going to do is start piling on that meat on one side. So, away we go. Get that in there. That's going to be so good. This is great roast beef. I get this from a little shop in the Quintessa department store in Tennoji, which is just down the road from me. And yeah, beautiful stuff. Yeah, some beautiful meats there. That's where I get that barbecue pork you see a lot. Alright, this bread really is too small for what I'm trying to do here. And next time I'll go for a bit bigger loaf. But I do love this bread. Alright. I don't think we can get all that on this small bread, so some of that. Oh, that's good stuff. Alright. Now, the onions. All I do to them is just divvy them up. Alright, so we got the onions all yum, divvied up between all those. The cheese. I think we probably got more cheese than we need here. With this bread, I would usually go 4 slices. That's definitely only going to take 3. These, I might be able to push it to 4. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. So you only get 3 on that first piece there, so Perfect. All right, now, okay, put the meat pieces on top, matching pieces, and then we have one more thing to do before we go into the pan, and that is about half the mayo. We want to spread it across these pieces of bread. It's going to brown nicely in the frying pan. That's ready to go. The other half we'll use on the other side afterwards. So I'm gonna fire. Oh, it is hot in here. In Osaka, very hot. Not as hot as yesterday. And yesterday I was up in Kyoto. It's 39 degrees Celsius with humidity. Yeah, it was something. I heard one of my friends went to the hospital with a heat stroke, so count myself lucky. I wish there was air conditioning here. All right, I'm bringing that up on medium heat. I go towards the medium low afterwards. And put the mayonnaise side down. Now, while that's starting to cook, I take the other mayonnaise and spread it on these top pieces because it's going to be flipped over afterwards. Alright, so get some mayo going in there. That's looking good. Oh, forgot I saw this piece of meat here. Well, chef's prize. That is good. Alright, you're gonna cook that for about 2-3 minutes and then flip it over. We'll be right back. Alright, it's been a few minutes. Now we're gonna flip these over. You gotta do this very carefully. You don't want to deconstruct them. Oh, over, oops, like that. Over one goes. Get in here. Flip this. Look how beautifully brown that is. That is perfect. Oh yes. Don't slide off there. Come on. Stand. There we go. Change one to the side over here. Get in there. So, just a bit. Get a little hot. Alright. Flip that. There we go. And one more, and let's see. Oh, yes. In we go. Alright. So, look at that. Cheese is starting to melt. We're going to go another 3, maybe 4, but probably more like 3 minutes on this other side. The cheese is nicely melting. If the cheese wasn't melting on you, like you're like finding it's like, oh, we're not getting the heat right up into there, always got a lid on standby. You throw that on there for a bit. This looks like it's not going to need it today. I think it's hot enough in here as it is. So let's leave it like that. Be back here in a couple minutes. That's going to be ready. Just want to brown those bottom pieces a bit. And mwah, there you go. All right, these are looking fantastic. So, right, I'm going to serve them up in these right now because I've got to carry them back. So you may know that we don't live right here, this studio. I live across the road, and I don't know. I'm hoping that rain has stopped because usually it does. I mean, summer rains here, bam, they come in furious, and then they're gone. So hopefully it's going to be nice and clear out there. Don't have an umbrella. I was not expecting rain today. Let's see. The guy I was helping to the Sukiya told me, oh yeah, he's on the weather report. I'm like, oh great, I guess I should have looked at the weather report. Alright, come on you. Cheese is like glue. There goes one. That is absolutely fantastic. There goes another. Whoa, come on. When that cheese starts to get crusty, Boy, it sure sticks together, doesn't it? Come on, there you go. Without ripping apart the other sandwich. Come on. There. Alright. I do love that crusty cheese. That is, to me, that is the best part when the cheese gets out there, gets a little crusted like that, like you got along that one edge there. Let's see, bring the little guy, you go over to one side here. Put you in here, we can turn that off. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a beauty. And this one here, with cheese and roast beef in there, and a little bit of onion. Oh, that's good. That beats that crusty cheese. Make some of that. Even if it doesn't mean you have to heat up your kitchen a little bit, it's not too much, so not bad. Alright, if you like this recipe and hopefully have a kitchen with air conditioning, do make this up. Also, make sure that you check out the other recipes here, original Kevin Riley recipes here on Kuma's Kitchen. And if this is your first time here, or you've not yet done so, do make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell, because that's what makes sure that you're going to find out about every new recipe when it's uploaded so you don't miss any. Alright, now, go make these. That's going to be dinner tonight. And make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.